This is Gary Butterfield.
This is Cole Ross.
And this is Monster, my podcast.
And this is Hydra. No, the other one.
There's a monster in my podcast.
I was surprised.
Me too.
And this popped up again, but this is a different Hydra.
Right.
It's Hydra created by Henry Kuttner.
Mm-hmm. And it's a cool, it's a really cool concept. I like this quite a bit.
Wild.
The harvester of heads.
Yep. The head harvester.
Nice head. I think I'll take it.
If you astrally project, then you have a chance of running into this guy.
It's a random encounter.
He's a big gray lake full of black shapes. And as you get closer, you see these are all living, undulating heads of human and otherwise.
Right. Human, comma, other.
Yeah, other. And if you get sucked in, he decapitates you and you become one of these living heads. Like, it's kind of like an interesting, living wall.
Yeah.
Kind of scenario, a little Mask of the Betrayer stuff.
So the way that I read this was not so much that if you fell into the lake, he killed you. You see this, and then you think, that's weird, and you go home, and he sends a little follower, and he doesn't decapitate you, he decapitates whoever you go talk to next.
He does both.
Okay.
So if you see him and you escape, he haunts you.
Right.
And then he'll kind of tail you, and whenever you visit somebody in the astral plane, he kills them. Awesome hook.
Yes.
Like you're an investigator, you think Doctor Strange in it out, you're being safe. And when he kills them, they lose their heads and their bodies are left behind and covered in like gray slime.
It's a telltale sign that Hydra was here.
Yeah. It's written. He draws it in his fingernail. Yo, what up, Coney 2012 Hydra. So, but if you get caught, that's how he harvests those heads.
Gotcha.
He doesn't catch you. And once you see him, once you've seen this place, you can come back whenever you want.
Yeah.
Like his weird non-Euclidean, astral projection.
Yeah. Is his little bubble that is nothing but the lake of heads.
Yeah. The Lake of Heads is just really good.
Do you see the illustration here, which is the naked God man with the beam soaring out of his head, blasting out of his head with the heads floating in the water near him?
Yeah. That's a really great illustration. However, I was stuck on the illustration from the beginning of this session, which is the one we've been over. But the frog balls, Golgoroth with his frog, each with its own bespoke scrotum.
Yep.
Like that has been basically what I've been staring at this entire session.
Yeah, no, you can either get one double or two singles.
Golgoroth knows that people are just going to stare when he comes out naked, and that's why he's got that expression on his face. I would hope that, if you got, imagine, being in the Lake of Heads and just Golgoroth being like, did I ever tell you about when I had two separate scrotums, one for each nut? And he'd be like, yes. God, stop telling me about that, Golgoroth. I got to swim to another part of this lake.
I mean, that would be pretty. You're a head. There's not much you can do. It's not like a head. Even if you were able to wag your tongue to do some kind of propulsion, you're still kind of at the mercy of the undulations of the head lake.
I was thinking if you face backwards and then undulate your tongue and blink really fast.
Okay, blinking would add to it.
Jet away.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say if you faced backward and blew, but where are the lungs, Gary? Where are the lungs?
No lungs. Well, I guess then Golgoroth couldn't tell me about his testicle thing. I just had to see it in his eyes.
That's a great old one, though, so he can probably psychically project to you and show you them in immense detail.
Pictures of one of them, and then I have to wait 99 years before he shows me the other one. Fuck Golgoroth.
You ruin every party, Golgoroth. Brought to you by our backers at patreon.com/Duckfeed.tv.